I'm here with Clint Holland from Waterco. Clint, now this pool looks amazing, but the coolest part that I've noticed is when you get close, you see these little bubbles.
Well, these little bubbles are part of a remarkable system called a hydroxypure. And what that does is has hydrogen peroxide and ozone to come into your pool as chemicals instead of chlorine. And what that does is it gives you a highly oxygenated water to swim in. It's kind of like swimming in all these little bubbles. They're like champagne bubbles that you'd be swimming in. And it feels so great to swim in this stuff.
Yeah.
No burns, no eye problems, no hair smell, none of that, because the chlorine is gone.
So now, is this a new technology? Or?
It's been around for a few years.
Okay.
It was developed in Australia by some brilliant scientists over there.
Now, why is something like this good for the environment as opposed to a chlorine pool?
Well, for the environment, certainly, because you in a chlorine pool, you have to dump the pool periodically. So you've got a lot of water wastage. Secondly, obviously, the health effects of the chlorine.
Sure.
Third is your equipment deteriorates. You have a problem, the chlorine will eventually degrade all of your plastics, where the hydrogen peroxide doesn't do that. Because now you're talking about literally, what is hydrogen peroxide?
Okay.
It's H2O2, it's oxygenated water.
Wow. Wow, so this is it. This is actually surprisingly more quiet than I thought it would be.
Absolutely. This is the EnviroPro system from Waterco. Right now what you're listening to is a very quiet variable speed pump that goes up and down as the need so that you don't use the energy. Nice and quiet technology. That's just one small part of this whole system, this whole system approach.
Wow, now what is this happening right there?
You found the magic